reading vlog of Normal People by Sally Rooney. I hear a lot of mixed reviews on this book. We are going to get a lot of reading done. Oh my god, isn't that so cute? He doesn't like thunderstorms that much. I knew it. I knew something was gonna happen. Gonna continue reading Normal People. Don't delude yourself. I have nothing to learn from you. Wow. What a badass. Clearly not working. They're very toxic. Hello, my sunny bays. Welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. Happy Saturday, and I'm in my swimsuit because I'm about to go to the pool and get this reading vlog started. I asked you guys in the previous bookish edit video if you wanted to see more reading vlogs and just bookish related videos on my channel, and some of you guys said yes, so I am here to deliver. I thought it would be really fun to do another video that is all about books and reading, and this is going to be a spoiler version reading vlog of Normal People by Sally Rooney, which is our book of the month for our Sunset Reading Book Club on Fable. If you guys want to join our book club, it's completely free and very low commitment. You can just go at your own pace. We actually picked the book that we're going to read every single month in a poll format, which is really, really fun. If you saw my bookish edit video, you would know the whole process and everything, but I used my TBR cards to pick out 3 books, and those 3 books end up in the poll on Fable, and you guys vote which book you want to read together and discuss in the forum. For July, it is Normal People, and I'm super excited because this is my first Sally Rooney book. I'm a little nervous because I hear a lot of mixed reviews on this book, and I think it's due to her writing style specifically. Regardless, I'm very excited to try out a new author, and I thought today we will kick this off by going to the pool together and reading at the pool, because I do have a neighborhood pool, which I am so happy about because I've been utilizing it nonstop this summer. One of my goals for the summer is to take advantage of the pool in my neighborhood more. I feel like I've definitely done that so far. So today is another day at the pool. I'm actually going to start off this vlog by finishing up my previous book that I'm reading. It's called The X-Files. I forgot the author's name, but it's going really well. I'm really enjoying the book so far. It's a romance, and I've heard so many good things about this book, and I can see why. I really am enjoying the characters and the plot so far. I need to finish that book before we get into Normal People. I think I'm about over 60% done, so I should be able to finish it within the next 2 days. The X-Files is another book that we chose from my TBR cards in the bookish edit video, so I'm prioritizing finishing it because it's been on my Kindle TBR for the longest time, so I'm really happy that we are getting through that. But anyway, okay, before we head out to the pool, I'm so sorry this was so long-winded, but I wanted to show you my cute little outfit. This is my bandeau swimsuit. I love this color. It's by Skims, and obviously I have the matching bottoms with it. It's just like a tie bikini bottom. And then for my skirt, this can double up as like a top and a skirt, which is really nice. I got this from the brand Rari in Spain when I was there visiting the store. This is just so cute. I fell in love with the checkered print, and it's like green and white, which goes really well with the brown. But yeah, that's going to be like my little cover up while I walk over to the pool. But yeah, let's go ahead and head out. I have my Kindle here ready with me. I'm not sure if you guys saw my Kindle case, but oh my god, isn't that so cute? I love it so much. Okay, yeah, this is by Page. I love my Kindle cases from Page. It like matches the season and the mood and everything. It's a total vibe. All right, let's go ahead and head out. sad to report that I did absolutely no reading at the pool today because we got carried away and we were just having fun in the water, and that's totally okay. But today, once I get back home from brunch with Ashton and Matt and Charlie, we are going to get a lot of reading done. I am manifesting it right now. Okay, so second outfit of the day, because I showered obviously since I got my hair all chlorined up. But yeah, I just put in like a little updo with my little clamp clip thing. And I love this dress. It looks so cute. It's a maxi dress. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a midi, but on me, because I'm only 5'2"-ish, it's like a maxi. And I'm not mad about that. They have pockets. That's like the deal maker, you know what I'm saying? So I love the silhouette of this. It has like a nice little scoop neck. The straps are adjustable, and it's like a very straight line silhouette. I just love it. It's so summery, and I just wanted to wear something that's linen and breathable because today it is so humid outside. I did my makeup like super simple. I did more of like a reddish bolder lip with very minimal eye makeup. I just have like a cream eyeshadow all over me, and then light foundation, lots of blush, and that's about it. Okay, for my bag, I am wearing my mini hug bag from Ferragamo. That's the bag of choice today because I already had this all ready to go on my dining table, so that's just what we're gonna carry today. And then I think for shoes, I might just go with like flat sandals or something. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it'll be pretty simple. We're gonna go to First Watch, so I'm excited. First Watch is like a pretty well-known brunch breakfast place around this area. So yeah, I've been there once and the food was really good. So I'm very excited. Finally, I have an update for you, and I finished the X-Files yesterday, and then I did get started on Normal People freaking finally. I think I'm going to try to finish this book in a couple of days, so it'll be a really rapid fire vlog. First off, as I said earlier, I am going to include spoilers of Normal People in this video, so definitely do not continue watching if you don't want things spoiled for you. I'm literally going to ramble on about all the feelings, all the plot, all the characters, how I feel, how I think, quotes, things like that in this video, which I thought would be fun for my book club girlies on Fable. I really didn't get too far into the story. I think I finished a chapter. I am going into this book completely blind, but after I read the first chapter, I was super curious and looked up the synopsis. So I did read that after I read chapter 1. So far, I'm actually really liking the way that she writes. I know that the lack of quotation marks throws a lot of people off, but for me, it's pretty clear who's talking because she says like the pronoun or like the person's name. And I think she intentionally makes it super clear who's talking, which I really like due to the fact that she doesn't use quotation marks. In chapter 1, I met Marianne, who is our female main character. And then our MMC is, what's his name? Connell? I think that's how you say his name. Question mark? Marianne sounds so quirky and just like an odd little ball. I love it. I really like her character portrayal right now. Connell, I'm a little iffy on. I'm sure he'll grow on me because I read the synopsis and they say that they fall in love and they're trying to figure out their relationship as their life moves forward. So I'm interested in figuring out like if I'll actually end up liking Connell or not, because right now he seems a little annoying. Like I know Marianne is supposed to be more annoying than Connell because Connell's supposed to be this popular guy who has a nice reputation at school, and Marianne's the one who everyone like gossips about, and she's just very weird and odd and very intellectual. She's very into her studies, super smart, so she's kind of like the isolated outsider at their school. But Connell also has like a weird relationship with Marianne's family because obviously his mom is like a cleaner who cleans Marianne's family's house, I think. So intrigued, to say the least. Connell, we'll see if he warms up on me. I do like Marianne. I know she's a little abrasive, obviously. She's like, she says things that's like kind of unhinged or little weird. And Kano's just like, you don't say that to people. I think their interactions are just really funny. One character that I met that I know I dislike right now is Alan. I think that's her brother, Marianne's brother, because he seems aggressive. He's like being weird, you know? He stopped her in front of the door and like interrogating her in a way. I don't know. I'm not getting good feelings about Alan, but we'll see. We'll see. At first, I was like, is he really her brother? He's not treating her well, like a family member, but maybe they just have like a really dysfunctional family. Anyway, that's where I am in the book. I really literally think I'm on chapter 2 right now. I'll keep you as I go along, but those are my thoughts and feelings right now on the plot. It's very interesting though. I do really like Sally Rooney's way of writing. It's very interesting to me. I said that word too many times. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more reading. I have like 20 minutes before I have to jump online to do some work, but I'm gonna drink some coffee, maybe finish one more chapter, and then get the day going. I think I'm gonna do a lot of reading today, so I will see you probably later this evening. Such a mess. Please excuse my appearance right now. We worked out. I had Chick-fil-A for dinner, which was delicious. And now I'm just on the couch reading with Romper on my lap. And it's a great evening. But now I'm on page 12, which is not very far into the book, but I'm already finding a lot of quotes that I like, and we're getting a lot more perspective from Marianne, and I love that because I love her character so far. She's so quirky and eccentric. There's a scenario that she's describing where she got in trouble with a teacher at school because she was daydreaming and looking out the window. I really love this entire paragraph. It says, "It seemed so obviously insane to her then that she should have to dress up in a costume every morning and be herded around a huge building all day, and that she wasn't even allowed to move her eyes where she wanted. Even her eye movements fell under the jurisdiction of school rules. You're not learning if you're staring out the window daydreaming," Mr. Kerrigan said. Marianne, who had lost her temper by then, snapped back, "Don't delude yourself. I have nothing to learn from you." Wow. What a badass. Yeah, I really like her. It's also so interesting that she already told Connell so early into the book that she likes him. So he's like acting a little bit different. He's like coming to spend more time with her at her house and coming early to pick up his mom. The interactions between them are just like so awkward, but like also kind of sweet in a way. I feel like he's still under the facade that like he's obviously kind of like better than her because he's just more socially aware and like socially like more, I guess, quote unquote, like normal in terms of like societal norms and standards. He's also like part of the football team, so he's like pretty popular in school, and she's like definitely not one of the popular kids. I also really love the fact that Connell was like, "You act differently in front of me," and she says if she was different with Connell, the difference was not happening inside herself, in her personhood, but in between them, in the dynamic. I don't know. I really like that quote. So far, so good though. I really like Marianne, and Connell, I'm sure he will warm up to me at some point. I do really love the way that Sally Rooney writes so far, which I already mentioned previously, but I think I'm just like saying it again because I am pretty surprised. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about her and her writing style, but I really like her. We are currently in the middle of a thunderstorm tonight, and Romper is snoozing. Wow, you good, bro? He's been snoozing on me for like the past hour. He might leave now because I started talking, but yeah, he doesn't like thunderstorms that much, as most dogs don't. But anyway, I'm on a little over page 60 now. And oh my gosh, I love this book so far. It's giving me like 4.5 star feelings right now. But my current favorite character at this point in time is Lorraine. I know she's like a side character, but like I love her so much. I love her attitude, personality, and it's just so apparent when she's interacting with Marianne and Connell, because Connell did her dirty. Connell is just, being a little a-hole right now, and I'm just like really disappointed in him as a character too, because I really wanted them to like work out and somehow publicly announce their relationship at some point in school, but he's obviously doing everything that he can to like not ruin his reputation, even if it means that it's going to hurt Marianne's feelings. I'm just like so happy that Lorraine is Connell's mom. When she saw Marianne at her home, validated Marianne's feelings and just made her feel really seen and heard, and I just love that about her. She didn't take her son's side because she knew that Connell did the wrong thing, and that just like made my heart feel so warm and fuzzy. I just love that. It was just like so real, and like what a raw moment to have with two, female characters in the story. So I really appreciated that interaction. It's funny because Lorraine's character really reminds me of how I would respond in a situation like that, because she basically like made Connell stop the car, and she was like, I'm so disappointed in you, and like you're a disgrace. That's literally what she told him, and of course he doesn't understand because he's just like in his own little world, but I'm just so glad that she like told him, and made him feel bad, because he should feel bad. I finally put the book down because I really need to go to bed now. I'm so tired and very sleepy, but I decided that I would take a pause to write in my gratitude journal because I haven't written in it in like the past 3 days. So I needed to do a little bit of a catch-up sesh. Anyway, I am around like 100 pages in, maybe a little bit more. I think I'm actually right under 50% in terms of progress with the book, and I will say Connell is really annoying me right now. I wonder when things will kind of click in his brain in regards to like how he interacts with Marianne and his communication style, because it's clearly not working and it's frustrating me so much, because Marianne is just like, I just like feel so bad for her. It's like every single time that Connell says something wrong or just like misleads her by saying something stupid or not saying something that he's feeling, it completely kind of like derails her, and she's left believing certain things because that's what his actions and his words say. It's just like really unfair for her, and I'm just like, what the heck? That's where we are, but I'm gonna go to bed now. Honestly, it was so hard for me to put the book down. This is a very gripping story, and I feel like Sally Rooney does such a good job of keeping your attention, and I actually really like the fact that she doesn't use quotation marks. The story just like flows really smoothly. And I never thought that I would say that, because I did think that it would throw me off, like a lot of people said that it would, but I'm really liking it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It's after work, and it is 89 degrees outside, and you know what that means. We're gonna go to the pool and do a little bit of reading. I am obsessed with this bikini. I got it from this brand called Bondi. It's an Australian brand that I found on Instagram. Of course I did. Instagram continues to haunt me and target me like I'm a bullseye. I bought this, and it's so cute. It's like a one size fits all type of deal, and I wasn't a believer until I tried Hunza G bikinis, and they're just like amazing. So I wanted to try a different brand that kind of have the similar crinkle material, one size fits all type of style and fitting. So I really like it. I definitely don't know if this would be a one size fits all, but it does fit me pretty well. I just fell in love with this cut, like this really low cut kind of like a scoop neck. And this color is stunning. I love the back too. It's just like very simple and minimal. And then obviously I have the matching bottoms to it. I just have some simple linen skirt on from Rari. I bought it in Spain when we were in Barcelona a couple of months ago. That's the cute little pool fit, and I am gonna continue reading Normal People by Sally Rooney. We went through a lot yesterday at about, I wanna say like 55% through the book, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I cannot seem to put the book down. I have a feeling that I might be able to actually finish it today, either at the pool or after the pool. I get back and then I can continue reading, or maybe I'll finish it up tomorrow because there's really no rush for me to finish it anyway. But I'm like so like into it right now. I love the book. I feel like these characters are just like so interesting. It feels like a character study on two very, very different people who are trying to make a relationship work, but obviously like they have a lot of trauma and their upbringings make things complicated for them, and how they treat each other. Like obviously they're flawed, and there are a lot of challenges that they're trying to get through independently, but also together. So yeah, so far, really, really liking it. And yeah, I am very curious to figure out how this story is gonna end. Like I have no idea where it's going. Anyway, let's head to the pool and do some reading. And we're back at home. I am continuing to read. I'm on page 220, which is about 78% of the book. And I think I'm going to finish it today because it's only 289 pages total. But shit is going down right now because Connell, he is at a funeral for his friend because his friend Rob committed suicide. And he brought Helen with him. Helen is his girlfriend right now. And she's just not being very supportive, and she's just like trying to argue with him about Marianne. I think she's just like super insecure about his relationship with her, and I mean like very valid. Her feelings are very valid, but just inappropriate time to bring it up because obviously they're at a funeral. Helen got mad at him for not introducing her to his friends, and he's just kind of like, what the fuck? She was just like nitpicking on everything that he did. And he's just kind of like snapping at her and being like, it was a funeral. But anyway, so I feel really bad for Connell. He's also like very, very depressed. And I think Marianne and him, they're both like depressed at the same time, like just on two different locations right now. They're just like living their separate lives, but both of them are just having a mentee bee. He is very, very depressed and his anxiety is getting the best of him. And Marianne, she's like losing so much weight because I don't know if she has like body dysmorphia, body dysmorphia, or if it's just like her depression as well, or maybe both, that she's just not eating. And I'm like actually pretty worried about her. I really hope that the ending of this story is happy because this is actually like getting really, really sad. And yeah, shit's hitting the fan with both of their lives. It's just like very depressing to like see kind of everything derail. I just want them to get back together. You know what I'm saying? They were so imperfectly perfect together, if that makes any sense. They just like understood each other on such a molecule level. They just like know each other. They feel so at home and themselves around each other. I don't know. I obviously they're kind of toxic. They're very toxic independently and also when they're together, like to each other. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like they could just work it out and they could be happy together, you know? But anyway, I'm gonna continue reading and see where this takes us. I'm on the last chapter now, and oh my god, I'm so distressed. Oh my god, I have no idea what the last chapter, how this is going to end, because like, what? The second to last chapter, like, WTF. I mean, I always knew that something was going to happen with Alan because he is just like so emotionally abusive to Marianne, and I knew it. I knew something was gonna happen. I called it from like chapter 1 or 2. And it finally happened. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that Connell came to the rescue, and like the way that he communicated with her. I know he's like continuously giving her such like mixed signals, but also Marianne is so problematic because obviously she is struggling and I feel like she's just regressing so much and she's just kind of like losing herself in a way, or I don't know, or like obviously she's been abused her whole life. So the past is definitely like coming back and haunting her and really controlling her behaviors and actions. And I just feel so bad for her because she definitely needs a lot of therapy, and I'm glad that Connell is getting therapy, but she also needs to do the work. Okay, anyway, let's read the last chapter together. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're at the end already. This is crazy. Alrighty, I have officially finished Normal People by Sally Rooney. I think this might be one of my favorite books that I've read this year. I feel like it's so thought-provoking and just multi-layered. The relationships are just so dynamic and complicated, messy, but you understand why they did the things that they did, and their history and upbringing and all of that contribute to their behavior and how they think, and just it's just so fascinating. I loved it. It's so good. I am definitely going to read more of Sally Rooney's books. I'm so excited because I heard so many good things about Conversations with Friends. There's a new book that she came out this year. I think it's called Intermezzo, which I was very intrigued by as well. I'm excited to read those two after reading this. Like, wow. It just feels so profound in a way. Like, that ending was very, I don't want to say underwhelming in a bad way. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It just like ends so subtly. There's like not, and no like climatic thing that happens. She's just feeling like she truly is loved by him, and she knows that he will forever be hers and vice versa. So she feels, I think, a little bit more confident in herself and in her self-worth and value with him in his life. With him in her life. I love this quote. It says, "But for her, the pain of loneliness will be nothing to the pain that she used to feel of being unworthy. He brought her goodness like a gift, and now it belongs to her." Yeah, I really like that quote. And it just kind of like ends in a very subtle, minor way, but in like the best way. There's like nothing too dramatic about it because it didn't need to be. It's just like her coming to her senses and having a better understanding of herself and her relationship with Connell. I really, really liked it. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That is everything for this reading journey. I think the next book that I'm gonna start is going to be the second book in the Heartless Hunter series, or the Crimson Moth series. Rebel Witch is the second book. I read Crimson Moth last month because it was part of my May or June TBR. It's a duology, so I want to finish it this month. So that'll be the next book, Rebel Witch. But wow, Normal People, highly recommend. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I completely forgot to film the outro of this video, so here I am editing future Amy. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my first ever reading vlog. I had such a blast filming this video. I've never tried anything like this before, and thank you to those who expressed interest in me doing this, because my bookish videos, honestly, like, they don't get as many views, which is like totally understandable because I feel like my channel didn't have anything to do with books when I first started this. But if you are joining us today, thank you so much. I mean, it means the world to me, and I don't know how to express that enough, you know? This just brought me so much joy. I'm getting tongue-tied for like no reason. I think it's because I have too much caffeine in my system right now. I hope you liked the format of this video. I didn't want this whole video to be about me just rambling on and just regurgitating the plot of the book. So I tried my best to intertwine my feelings and how I think about the characters and some of the major events that come about in the story. Let me know for my future reading vlogs if you want more or less details in the narration of my videos, because sometimes I'm like, am I giving too much or too little? I'm really not sure. I'm still trying to figure this out. So it's a work in progress. Let me know in the comments what you think about these types of videos and how you would like me to make them better for you. I had such a fun time. Like, I didn't realize how fun a reading vlog would be to film it, because I feel like I'm truly talking to a friend, just discussing the book. And I love talking about books with my friends, like in real life, and I want to be able to do that with my online community, with you guys too. It's also super special because I like being able to do the spoiler version, because I know a lot of booktubers do non-spoiler versions because, you know, to be fair, then more people can enjoy your video. But I feel like this is like my special place for my Fable bookish girlies who are part of the Sunset Reading Club to be able to like really in lifetime discuss the books. And especially if you read it or if you're reading it with me, I feel like it just feels more interactive, and you know, you understand what's going on, you know? We can feel the emotions and the thoughts together. Emphasizing this again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you spending time with me. If you want to stick around for a little longer, definitely go ahead and check out my previous video. I only uploaded one video last week, which I'm not happy about because I want to upload 2 videos a week for you guys, but last week was just like so crazy, and yesterday was Charlie's birthday, so it's just a lot of things were happening. But anyway, if you want to stick around, definitely check out my previous video. It's my homebody diaries, where I do a lot of like redecoration and rearranging of my work from home office with my reading nook. We got this new chair and you see me set it up. So yeah, definitely check it out. It was a fun one. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want more cozy content on soft productivity and balanced living, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.